Hello and welcome to another FX Centrum daily market analysis. For today, go for our cross-asset list. We'll speak about coffee market, WTI, US 100, USD yen, pound dollar, euro dollar, US 30, gold market, dollar index, and Bitcoin versus dollar. I'll do so by using our FX Centrum platform, and we'll begin with it. So, what I found here on the daily time frame, we can see that last week we had a rejection of the upper Bollinger Band and a strong resistance cluster at 198 mark. That what happened after that on Friday was a down day, clear down day, close low. So we're still in the overall consolidation. Take a look at the last couple of months, but now we can a support level. The lower Bollinger Band in 182 and the pin bar low at 181 mark are key reference points for the further downside movement. In case the downside breakout of that support, you can see a further drop towards 175.80 or even towards 165.50 mark. As you can see here, rate of change has flipped to the downside on Friday, so we had a downside day. And slow line is sloping to the upside and the fast line is sloping to the upside, but overall we are in the trading range. Still waiting for the bigger breakout of either resistance or support to move further direction on coffee market. WTI actually had a down move on Friday, and you can see that this divergence that here that we saw this divergence here, actually it's taking the place now, and in case of the breakout of 75.40, the upside will be negated from my perspective, and then we might see even the lower prices towards the swing lows around 72 mark, because in case of the breakout of 75.50, the downside target will be around 72. Even there will be a secondary target at 68 mark, 60. So far, it's still in consolidation. Bollinger Bands are relatively flat. So I will still like to see the breakout, and confirmation of the upside breakout will be if the crude oil can trade above 80.90 mark, all above. Take a look at the lower time frames, for example. Let's take a hourly time frame. See that market is closing below, and overall this is a sign of weakness. This is not particularly good sign for any bigger upside reverse point. So there is a chance for the lower prices, probably for the retest of the lower Bollinger Band and those pin bar lows around 40 or 71. Again, key pivot low, pullback low at 75. US1, what we see here on the US 100 is that market is really testing the middle Bollinger Band, which is a 20 bar moving average, and in case of the downside breakout of the 17,800 mark, there is a potential for the drop towards the lower Bollinger Band at 17,450 and pin bar low around 17,140 mark. Again, you can see here that on the stochastic oscillator, we had a higher high on Friday, and market actually went above the upper Bollinger at some point in the morning on Friday. But then look at this bear divergence, slow and fast line are just diverging. So it's a good sign for the further downside movement. So I would not be surprised if the trade is 17,550 pin bar low around 7,000 next period. Hourly time frame looks pretty confirmative for the downside. It's lit above upper and lower Bollinger Band, sloping to the downside, and overall there I don't see any trend for the downside could also prime. Now we have our USD Japanese yen. So this was our main trading idea that I posted last week around 149.70 mark, and look at it where the market is trading right now at around 146.93. And I think this idea worked pretty well. Tightness that so in this area for almost 20 days, and this down breakout result of this drop took like 3 to 4 days of the downside movement, and see volatility is increasing at this point. Now at this point I don't see any major support, so there is a pin bar low at 145.89, and then there is this I will say this pullback low and this rally high around, so 143.50, 140.95. You can see that low line is still not even close to the 20 mark. So overall, there is a chance for still lower price in the yen. So this trading idea worked very well and still progressing. It's still progressing good. So you see the contraction and then down break. Now another contraction. You can break like pin bar low or this 146.50. Then we can resume downside movement towards the 143.50. So, but so far progressing extremely well since when I posted that trade idea around 149. So no sign of any strength and no signs of reversal yet. Now let's take a look at the pound dollar. So there was a breakout of the key resistance cluster around 1.2 790 mark. The slow line is around 80 mark. Still, you can see that on the Friday we had a up day, but close in the middle. That's not a good sign, especially we had a days up in a row. But we cannot say that the volatility is very high, and that close on Friday wasn't that good. So there is a potential for pullback or consolidation from perspective of the pound. Of course, only in case of the rebreak of the 1.2 892, there will be a chance for the 1.2 990 mark to be on the test. So, but at this point, the close on Friday, middle, and so far just consolidation. So I would like to see some bigger initiation to take this pin bar high in order to confirm further upside moment today. So otherwise, this can just go ahead and do some kind of a pullback, maybe close inside of the Bollinger Band today, or just do the consolidation around the tail. So I expect more like a consolidation there, pullback on the pound. Euro dollar just in consolidation. Difference here is that we had more like a doji around this upper Bollinger Band, and we didn't quite test 1.1 mark. But you can see the fast line is breaking the slow line. And this can be a temporal consolidation pullback, but still only a flat line on a intraday time frame. Resistance, again, it's be 1.0982, and that is the resistance from Friday. It's a pin bar high from Friday. Now we have US30. You can see the consolidation is still taking the place. Slow line is sloping to the downside. Fast line is just the correction last week. So I think that there is a chance for the lower prices in breakout of the 38,425 can confirm that. And that can open the door for the lower prices towards the 38,040 and 37,800 mark. And then, of course, there will be another downside objective around 37,200 mark. Now on the gold market, we had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 closes above the upper Bollinger Band. Market went all the way to the 2196. The fast and slow line of stochastic, we can see that market is trying to do the first bear cross the fast and slow line. Seems like exhausted and at this point, but RL is just still not showing we cannot see any major sign of weakness at this point. And in case of the rebreak of 2196, then 2200 mark, 2220 can be in the play. So far, consolidation tail from the background. So 2194, I would like the market to rebreak that in order to confirm further upside continuation. So just consolidation. It's a relative strength on the gold market, but we don't have confirmation for the upside today yet. There is a chance, of course, at any point that gold can do a correction and eventually try to trade into the Friday's low, 21.54, but so far still not. I cannot still see in the price section. Dollar index, we had a down break last week. Market still closing, even if it's a doji candle closed below the lower Bollinger Band. It's a sign of a decision on Friday. Low line is getting closer to 25 mark. Fast line is trying to correct at this point. Dollar index still didn't test 102.06. We take a look at the hourly time frame. I can see that the market traded lower and then at a close in the middle, and then the consolidation within the Bollinger Band. You can see the fast line is low line is sloping to the upside, but fast line just corrected. So there might be a chance for the rally on the dollar index today, maybe to try to back into the Bollinger Band, have a day or a couple of days of reaction or correction based on this down move. So there is a definitely chance for that, but so far there is no confirmation for that. Of course, the level to watch, like resistance in case of the rally around 103.20 mark. And Bitcoin versus US dollar, this is like lots of hype around the Bitcoin, and it's around 70,000 mark. So what we can see here is that we still don't have any confirmation that market can hold above the 70,000 mark. I can see also one big sign of weakness that we had a close below the lower Bollinger Band, and this is something that we had at this point, but the market, we'll see here, market was pretty much climatic and closed in the middle and then started to rally and do this pullback, very shallow pullback and break of this swing high. So at this point, it seems like the market, there will be a chance for the downside move, at least to retake this pin bar low, and then eventually, let me just go to the 4-hour time frame, and eventually even maybe try to go towards, we have a 65,600 mark right there, and then we have 62,300 mark, or let's say a 63,000 mark. So there will be a chance for a correction, especially if you take a look at the hourly break below the lower Bollinger Band. Then this retrace, it seems like it's not that powerful, like we had, for example, at this point when we had this big climax. At this point, it seems like that there is still chance for lower prices today, and towards the 66,200 and 62,900 mark. And that will be all for this FX Centrum Daily Market Analysis. If you didn't visit our website, fxcentrum.com, you can do that and check for different promotions, explore FXC TV, trading ideas, tutorials, technical analysis, and stay tuned so you can subscribe on our YouTube channel and social media. Stay tuned for the new videos, new updates, and new trading ideas. That will be all for today. Have a good trading day and speak to you from tomorrow.